Hello everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Right, this is about our farmers and what Sir Plonker is doing, and Rachel Reeves and all the other Muppets are in the Labour Party. Oh, by the way, sorry about the birdies, I'm in a squeaking session downstairs. But the point I'm trying to make here is that um, are British farmers being squeezed out for a new way of going back into the EU? So it just seems to me, right, what our government's trying to do, because Sir Keir Rodney Plonker has already said he wants to get back into the common market, EU, right? He's going behind our backs and basically deceiving the British public, saying we're going to go back into the EU. And what will happen? We will be buying all our products from the EU. So what happens to our British farmers? Well, sod them. That's the way of governments do their work. And enough is enough. We've had it through to our back teeth with our government. If it ain't the Conservative, it's the Labour. They just want to screw the working people over. It doesn't matter whether you're Labour or Conservative. They've both got the same mindset of sod the people, we're going to do what we want to do, and F you. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm sick to my back teeth of this government, and I'll tell you for the reason why. First of all, it was the pensioners they screwed up. Next, it was giving railway employees a massive £10,000 pay rise. Yeah, they've given billions to their National Health Service. Yeah, the doctors and nurses do a fantastic job. What about our police officers? Aren't they important? Doesn't appear to be, does it? So what about our farmers that keep us fed? Our government have got their heads so far stuck up their backsides they don't know whether they're coming or going. And what happens about the British people? Well, us British people have had enough of our stupid governments for one reason or another. So there's going to be a mass protest, and it's for the Welsh. I think it's for the Welsh Labour Party protest, and good on our farmers. So you should do, because instead of supporting our farmers and like through generations and generations, where a farmer passes it down to his children and to continue to continue the family business of farming and providing food for the nation. It just seems to me that our government want to get the food from the common market at the expense of our farmers. Look what happened with Maggie Thatcher and Edward Heath. Was it Edward Heath? Yeah, I think it's Edward Heath. And where they've joined the common market, or Edward Heath did, joined the common market and was importing products from there to here. Okay, we can export stuff out, but I don't think it was the same. So, okay, we can produce vegetables and stuff like that, but in warmer countries, like they produce oranges, those sort of things, which are, a warmer climate, and grapes, which make wine and so on and so forth. But not saying we can't do it in this country, but we just haven't got the right climate for it. So, yes, our farmers do a fantastic job, and I back them 110%. Look what Jeremy Clarkson's doing. He's a farmer, and I dare say his views on what the government done is he's pretty pissed off with them, I should think. No wonder our government is getting so much flack. It's just despicable, underhanded, damn right, bad, incompetent government. Where has our government gone wrong? I think because we've come out the common market, the bigwigs have really spat the dummies out because they didn't like it. I might be totally wrong. I don't know. But the way I feel that something is going on in the background to screw us all over, to make us unhappy, to make us a nation of discontent. Well, if everyone's unhappy, they're easy to control, aren't they? If we was all happy, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Eh? I was working for a company over at Warsaw, driving tippers. I was only on £11.50 an hour, just above minimum wage. But what gets me, these companies can afford to pay you or me a higher wage, but they don't. They choose to pay less. Why? Because one is that wages are classed as an expense. Yeah, that goes against their tax liability. So the company that I was working for makes, let's say, £2 million, for example, right? And that is after their tax, right? So when people say they've made £2 million, yes, but what was their corporation tax? But in that corporation tax, you've got expenses like wages, material, running costs. Yeah, well, wages, like my wages, is classed as an expense, which offsets their tax liability. So every employee's wages get set against their profit. In other words, it reduces how much they pay HMRC. Wrong, isn't it? So they've got us over a barrel, these companies. So the other thing is, going back to government, they're greedy. And I think that the more they try to push people down, the more people will rebel. And the country is not far off anarchy. The people of this country are sick to their back teeth of what the government and previous governments have done. But what really pisses me off really, really much, and that's this. Our prime ministers make millions from the second jobs. Keir Starmer made over £700,000, right? About on top of his, MP salary when he was before. Now he's a prime minister. If there's anything like Rishi Sunak or Boris Johnson, Boris Johnson is the highest ever earning British Prime Minister in our country. I think in something he's made about £8 million. And you think to yourself, how can that be? If he's supposed to be working for the British people and the British government. This is two-faced. And look at Rishi Sunak. If you haven't seen what he's done and what was going on, look at my other videos. It's all there. It will tell you all about these prime ministers. I made specific videos on these prime ministers, how they are doing two jobs Yeah? It just stinks of corruption. It just stinks of two-facedness. And you think to yourself, why are we paying them the money? If they can earn that amount of money, look at Rachel Reeves. What does she say? She's really struggling on the wages that she gets from the government. What a load of BS. I've never heard so much BS in all my life, or some of it. She's renting a property out, so she's getting an income from that. Not only that, she is making money on her other businesses that she runs besides being a Chancellor of the Exchequer. Even David Lammy, who insulted President Trump, he's making money. They're all they are is just money grabbing bastards that take money while they're in government to make themselves richer upon richer upon richer. So what happens? The rich get richer, the poorer get poorer. Where if we did that sort of thing for a company, we'd be out on our ear. It's two-faced, two-tier standard government. And this has been going on for a bloody long time. The more you find out about how corrupt government is, the better you will understand it. And let's hopefully Nigel Farage will turn things around and make the British government a respectable government. But to be honest with you, the House of Commons is like a clown, a circus, or a chimpanzee's tea party. Have you ever seen the House of Commons where they're having these debates? They're like spoilt little kids. I watched it once and I thought, they're an embarrassing lot. They're supposed to be representing us, the British people. They couldn't organise themselves, let alone organise stuff for the British people. I'm just sick of it. And you know what? I'm glad I didn't vote Labour. And I'm going to say it, they're all as bad as each other. I really hope Nigel Farage doesn't turn out to be one like them. And he remains head and shoulders above the rest of the scum. Let me know what you think. Have you had enough of our flipping governments consecutively making millions of pounds profit? It doesn't have to be the Prime Minister. These MPs are making thousands upon thousands upon thousands. And I just think to myself, what is government? Government is just a money-making machine for Prime Ministers and MPs. That's all it is. And when they do a little bit of work for the British people, as you can see, no wonder the farmers are pissed off when you got a two-faced government in charge. It doesn't matter what government, they're all two-faced. They're all lining their own pockets. And I'll tell you what, the more you lot find out about really how the stinking rich get rich at our expense, the better it is. And when you see what they've done and what they are doing, I think you will say enough is enough. Our rotten government is rotten to the core. And if you're anything like me, I'm sick of it. And I will keep making these videos and telling you lot, my best friends out there, what they're really like. And so we can all get together and say enough is enough. Let's have someone that's got integrity, honesty, and puts people first instead of their own head stuck up their backside thinking about where's the next lump of money going to drop out their arse. Do you see where I'm going? It is absolutely ridiculous that we've got away with this corruption. It's just like you say, like other countries are corrupt, like Russia, it's got mafia. Well, no better. Well, no bloody better. Well, a corrupt, dishonest, incompetent British government. Makes your blood boil, doesn't it? Let me know what you think. I'll be really interested. And if you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. Either way, but I'd like you to obviously give your comment on what you think about what I've said, because it's important. I feel that we owe it to the British people that we show our government up to what they really are like, two-faced, greedy bastards. Anyway, that's my bit off my chest. Let me know what you think, and if you enjoyed the video, please give a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Take care for now, but please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.